Can I ask the audience a quick question? How many are familiar with crowdfunding? And who's familiar with Kickstarter.com? Okay, good. Good number of everybody. We're going to sit in on a conversation between two filmmakers who've had a very successful run at seeding their campaigns. And that's going to start right now.
I got this invite to use Kickstarter, and I decided, shit, I'm going to raise $25,000 in 20 days.
I was inspired by Gregory, seeing what he could do, and I wanted to make a narrative film, a musical that you don't see very often anymore in the independent world. Like, you had to put in effort. Like, you couldn't just set it up and people wouldn't just give you money for free. You had to show people that you're really passionate about the project, and you're not thinking it's going to be an easy thing, that you're going to raise $50,000 like that just by putting up a picture and saying, hey, this is a film. There's a million campaigns out there for films. Why do they want to invest in yours?
I put up a trailer on YouTube, and within 7 days, I had 10,000 views. So I followed the trailer. Wherever people were talking about it, I went, I engaged.
Basically, I talked about what the project was going to be about, the storyline, the actors that were involved so far, a sample of the music from the musical, of them performing it in rehearsal, and then showing my previous work. These are my other feature films I've done, and then doing a little jingle at the very end just to kind of be silly. It's about 4 minutes long. I didn't want to go over 5. I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I think between 2 to 4 minutes is about good, like a movie trailer.
It may seem like in the beginning, nothing is happening, but all that effort that you continually are putting out, it eventually picks up. I mean, I was 3 days out and $12,000 down.
All right, thanks everyone. We have a movie to watch. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Yay!
CINEFIST is a screening series, and what we like to think is unique about it is that we ask the audience to determine what films play at each event. You're going to vote by sending a text message. You're going to send the keyword either person for person of interest or friction for friction. All right, I'm going to call it. It's person of interest. Congratulations, Gregory. Please join me in welcoming Gary, the actress Jen, and the film's composer Ken.
It was definitely an experimental film where we wanted to approach it in terms of story and acting and improv, just going everything where we didn't have any limitations. We could just do what we wanted.
I guess it comes out quite clearly in the film that Alice in Wonderland is a huge inspiration. Insomnia, The City. He had the experience of losing a friend very young.
For me, I think it was one of the most difficult scores that I've done, just because the music functions in a different way in the film than I think in regular sort of narrative development.
I made this film, the budget was about, at the end of the day, including pressing the DVDs, about $3,000, so I figure I sell a few, I'll break even, which is fine, you know, and it keeps me going, and it keeps me being able to make films like this.
Awesome. Well, let's hear it for Gary, Jen, and Ken.
I think I saw the poster for it a couple months ago. It was a great venue and loved it. And the rooftop.
I've never been to anything like this before, so it was really great.
The fact that, you know, CINEFIST is around, giving people like me a chance with art house films or smaller films without names that you know have kind of a smaller audience that you may not reach otherwise. And to be able to do that in Los Angeles, in a theater full of people, is something that, you know, I can't thank them enough, and I can't thank the people enough to come out and support things like this.